Joining me is the entire panel. I'm going to start with Davi right now. So they voted you the clown, and then you got very emotional, which I can understand. But tell me what was going through your head.
Well, actually, I was pretty comfortable afterwards being picked the clown, and I'll explain why. There's a stigma about being fat and being jolly. Everybody compares, you know, you're fat, you're jolly, you're happy. Personally, I have a personality, and I'm just a happy person. As soon as I walk into a room, wham, there she is. Not because of the weight, but because there's all sunshine in me, and I'm always happy. I'm extremely comfortable in the skin that I am in, and you know what? People can see it.
Hillary, I know that you've had some issues being thin. You had a breakup with and you told your friend that you had a very painful breakup in a relationship. What happened?
He told me that I was too skinny, and he doesn't like girls with meat on. He doesn't like girls with no meat on their bones.
And how did that make you feel?
It hurt a lot. I mean, it definitely bruised my ego, and it's just not fair, really.
Imani, what did you think about when Hillary said how people treat thin women?
I mean, I honestly didn't feel bad at all, because thin women are often mean, you know, a lot of times, you know, to bigger people and even me. And I just, you know, they're not always at the top. They think they're, you know, they're on top of the world, and that's not, you know, that's not true. You know,
all of us are like that, though.
No. I mean, I didn't say all of you, but, you know, most thin women think they're at the top. They think they're better than me. If, you know, if I go out to a club or something, if I'm wearing something, oh, she knows that's too small for her. And, you know, it's just, to me, it's just ridiculous. You know, I didn't say that all thin women are like that, but, you know, majority of them are.
A majority, that's a lot. Davi, Javon said that he would never put a big person at the top because they can't get stuff done.
I was extremely hurt when you said this, Javon. You know, to me, it was extremely disrespectful, because you literally said a fat person, you cut them off at the root. You have nothing to offer society. You have no self-worth. You're garbage. You're no good. Goodbye. Be gone. You're a waste of air. Bye-bye. You didn't even give a chance for a fat person. I mean, do you think I'm fat and I'm lazy? We're fat and we're lazy? Absolutely no. That is furthest from the truth. A fat person has even more to offer. You know why?
Well,
because we have to prove ourselves even harder.
Right, but just my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying you're absolutely worthless, but just from my experience, I see that, you know, fatter people can get less done. And, you know, people who are more in shape can get more done because of their body type.
Wrong.
Davi, tell him about your job interview that you went on.
I went to the job interview for an airline company, and I was outside with the young lady, a thinner woman. We were just talking, having a great time. We exchanged, you know, she had less experience than I did. As soon as I walked into the interviewer's office, he gave me a stank look. Not a stink look, but a stank look.
A stank with an A.
Oh, my God.
S-T-A-N-K.
Stank. You're stinking. You're stank. Okay? That's how bad it was. And he looked at me up and down. He went, and there's a lot to look at. Hello, hello. Okay? So he was there for a pretty good time. And he did this, and we sat there, and you could see he was not interested. I was telling him my, you know, my experience, blah, blah, blah.
Did he hire you?
Oh, my goodness. He hired me, but guess what? As soon as the skinny lady walked in, she got the position that I was applying for, that she did not have the experience. But guess what? There's proof in the pudding. A couple of months later, I took her position as supervisor, but guess what? The story gets better. I got something good for y'all. I took his position.
Next.
There's a stigma out in society. You have to be thin. You have to be in shape. You have to look a certain way. If you're fat, you're worth nothing. You're no good. You're absolutely worthless.
And later, why does Liza refuse to reveal her weight?
If you're proud of your weight, you would have said it. You said this is the ideal woman. I look good. I'm healthy. I'm this. Then say your weight.